Hello everybody, I'm back and it's episode 9 and I don't know if you can tell, but I've decided to put on an accent. It's a very indistinguishable accent. I don't know if it's my Australian one or my New Zealand one or if it's a South African one that I'm still working on, but there it is. Decided to put on an accent today. Why? Just to shake things up a bit, because my episodes have become a little bit boring and a little bit short, but don't worry, I'm going to try and shake things up a little more in the future. I mean, this is episode 9 and I have questions until episode 14. So I'm going to find different ways of doing things a little differently every now and again, and for this episode it's putting on an indistinguishable accent, and I just wanted to just show these off. Look at these. This is what I did this afternoon, well this morning really. Mummy bought herself a pair of beautiful new shoes. Look at these beautiful little wedges right there. Look at all that, look, and these are really, really light and they're very, very easy and fun to walk in, and I'm going to use them in the office from now on. And these beautiful little Sheilas right here cost me, well these only set me back $16 US. Well, of course I didn't buy them with US dollars, I bought them with Philippine money. But they only cost me $16 US, so the equivalent of $16 US. More reason for all of you out there watching this video right now to come down here to Manila. For just 3 days, come down here, see me, and all we're going to do is hang out, watch District 9 over and over and over again until all of you have memorized it, as I have, and eat pizza and go shopping. I'll take you shopping because the shoes and the clothes here are phenomenal and they go for a lot less than they do in the United States. That's the truth. So alright, shall we get into the questions? I believe we shall. Alright, first question, tell me about your childhood. I don't remember much about my childhood, only that it was very happy because my parents, I do have very loving, very caring, very wonderful parents who worked very hard to give myself and my siblings, you know, all the comforts that they could afford, and you know, we got to travel abroad at a young age, you know, all that. I don't have really big memories of my childhood. One that really sticks out to me is that I got lost in a parking lot once. See, my accent is it's going in between 3 different countries: Australia, New Zealand, South Africa. I don't know how that's happening, but it's happening. I should probably have just stuck with one that I can do completely right. But yeah, there you go. I got lost in a parking lot. I was 5 or 6 years old. I was in a mall, and I don't know why, but for some reason I ended up in the parking lot before my parents did, and I was crying my eyes out. There was this other family who just kind of stayed with me until my parents came, and they said, well, we hadn't made it to the parking lot, what the hell are you doing here? Something like that. And yeah, I don't remember much of my childhood, only that it was very happy. We lived in a much smaller house that we were renting. I used to share a room with both my sister and my brother. When I was alone, it was just the one bed, and then when my sister came, there was a pull-out. My bed, yeah, there was like a pull-out bed, and that was where my sister slept. And then when my brother came, my dad made one of my dreams come true, and he built me a bunk bed. So there used to be like toy cabinets up against the wall, and they tore those down and built me a bed on the top. So I had this ladder and there was this railing, and it was, you know, it was awesome. And they left just a small, like really small closets up there, just really small drawers, and there were handles. And I used to not be able to sleep fully at night because of all these ghost stories that one of my teachers at school used to keep telling after class. And so I would wake up in the middle of the night and I would turn on my night lamp, and I would tie the blankets onto the handles of these cabinets. I made myself a little curtain, and the light would just be on, and I would just be up all night, I guess for another 2 or 3 hours, just reading or listening to music because I couldn't fall asleep. That was my childhood. And then we moved here to this new house. It's an entire city away. well, I still share a room, but just with my sister, which is fine. You know, I think I've shared a room with my sister literally all my life. Isn't that funny? I think it's funny. No, it's not always funny that I've been sharing a room with my sister for the past 25 years. You know, it does get a little harrowing, but, you know, your sisters. Her personality and my personality do often clash, but, you know, if they didn't, it wouldn't be a healthy relationship. Alright. Second question, and I think I'm speaking really fast. What's my favourite curse word? That's a hard one, because I do like to curse quite a bit. I do say fuck a lot. I do say fuck a lot. Fuck and shit were the first curse words that I ever learned. I learned them in school. I think the first time I really dropped a swear word was I was in the 5th or the 6th grade, and I don't remember why, but the word shit just flew out of my mouth. So there we go. I do like the word cunt. I don't use it as much. Yeah, so those are my 3 favourites. See, it only asked for 1. The question asked for only 1, and I gave you 3. Apparently I do happen to like excess quite a bit. I should really stop with these dead air moments, which it's just a few seconds of me with my mouth open as I'm trying to think of something to say. Why does that keep happening to me? Alright, 3rd question, and it's rather serious. Have you ever used drugs? No. Would I ever try? Why and why not? No, I will not ever try drugs. Mainly because I've never really had a reason to. I've considered it before. It was a rather unhappy time. It was my high school life, and you know, I felt so alone and depressed. And, you know, it wasn't a fun time. This was the time I tried to slash my wrist. Just once I tried to cut myself, and it wasn't pretty. It didn't go very deep, but it was enough to scare me into never doing it again. And it was also around that time that I considered taking something to sort of numb the pain or try to block out the thoughts in my mind. You know, but no, I never have, and you know what, I never will, just because I don't have a good reason to. I don't have an excuse to. I don't have a good reason to. And that is my advice to anybody out there listening, is, you know, if you are considering it because of peer pressure or because you need a solution to your problems, the real solution to any problem is to talk to somebody about it, especially if it's something that you think a drug could numb or could quiet. Usually all you really need is someone to talk to, someone who will listen, you know, someone with a rational head, or someone who loves you, someone who cares. That's really all you need sometimes. 4th question, what is my favourite TV show? Again, it's asking for just 1, but I'm going to give you more. Right now I'm really, really obsessed with Once Upon a Time. I really, really love that show, and I'm catching up. I think I'm only behind by just 1 episode now, and I just, oh god, I really love it. And I'm also catching up on The Walking Dead and Supernatural, and V for Vendetta just ended. I kind of forgot that I was watching it, but V for Vendetta was on, and that's the background music that you were hearing. So there, Once Upon a Time, I'm catching up on The Walking Dead, and I'm catching up on Supernatural. I'm watching Glee, of course, and Smash. I am rather enjoying Smash. CSI, all 3, I watch all 3 CSIs, and of course a few cartoons here and there. You know, The Simpsons, American Dad, Family Guy, the Alan Gregory. I try to like the Napoleon Dynamite cartoon. It's just not working. But yeah, those are the shows that I really, really like. And also, I've been watching a lot of the old A-Team episodes, and I really, really need to get around to buying the complete series of the A-Team. It's just, I see now why my father was such a huge fan of the show. It really is just so funny and so absolutely fun. Yeah, so there you go. If I think of Lost, I really liked Lost, although I only watched it religiously, like continuously, from the first season to the third season after Charlie died. See, oh god, see, I'm thinking about my accent now. I just went from Australian to South African there. The word Charlie? Yeah. The Australian accent would pronounce it Charlie. The South African accent pronounces it Charlie. I don't even know. What am I even doing? See, I told you, this is an indistinguishable accent. Maybe I should just carry on the rest of the episodes like this. No, I will put on a better, more complete accent in the next episodes, I promise. But there, yes, Lost. I loved Lost. But again, after Charlie died, I couldn't really watch any more of that feeling sad, so I kind of lost track halfway into the fourth. But I did catch the finale, and yes, I did cry my eyes out. I used to also really love stuff like Murphy Brown, you know, and as a kid, Rescue 911. Friends, I still really love Friends. We do have the complete series of Friends, and it's just really funny. That's one show I like to watch with my family. We like to laugh together. Last question. Discuss some of your favourite Tumblrs or Twitterers. Right, favourite Tumblrs. Well, aside from the obvious, who are my friends, you know, I'll talk about them in a bit, but some that other people might not know is this Tumblr user whose current username is Wigstan, Wiigstan, who's a huge fan of Christian Wiig. But when I first found their Tumblr blog, it was because of Joe Calderone, and their URL was Joe Calderbone me, and it was. I haven't unfollowed. I don't think I'll ever unfollow that person because she's just really funny, and plus she makes some really awesome GIFs. Another one that I really love is a Tumblr user that started out as Lord of the Rings is now Sam the Brave, because really it's bringing back a lot of memories of one of my favourite movie trilogies of all time. I think one of the best ever made. Who else do I really love? I mean, aside from my friends, well, yeah, those people who I'm not really, well, I don't really talk to because I'm socially inept. But of course, well, there, I'm done with those. My favourite Tumblrs and Twitters, of course, are some of my friends. AmandaCanadians, Fandomarama, Sally, Sensationales, of course, my two loves, Marie and Anna. Audrey, who is spacehamsters.tumblr.com. I just absolutely love her. She's just so precious, so adorable, and every time she posts a picture of something cool that she has, something cute, I try to take it away from her, and it drives her nuts. She's one of my favourite people in the world. She's so funny. Yeah, on Twitter, and a lot of these people are on Twitter anyway as well, so I can't really, I don't know. On Twitter, who do I like? Oh, this guy, Levi Junk, twitter.com/IamWWE man. He's literally one of my most favourite people in the world, because, I mean, we do, our opinions differ on a lot of different things, but I feel that he, of all the people that I've really ever talked to, well, I don't know, really, I just really like him. He's very respectful, plus he's very funny, you know, he's very funny, he's very respectful, he's very direct about something, you know, and plus he's a fellow Gaga fan, he's a fellow Little Monster, so automatically I like them. Who else? Oh, Angie, my friend Angie, who's gone through quite a bit of Twitter URLs, and at this point I don't know what your new Twitter URL is, Angie. I'm so sorry. It's because Twitter has changed its format, that what you see more now is the actual name than the username. So I don't actually know what your username is right now, Angie. I'm sorry, but you are one of my favourite people in the world. Yeah, those are some of my favourite Tumblrs and Twitterers. I can't really think of anything else right now. Jeez. But there, if I talk to you a lot, or if I'm referring to you a lot, then you are definitely one of my favourite Tumblrers or Twitterers. That's it, really. Really, I think these people are my favourites because they're funny. And I like laughing. I think I was born to laugh. See? Lady Gaga was born this way, Lana Del Rey was born to die. I was born to laugh. That's what it's going to be. If I ever put out a record of my own, it's going to be Born to Laugh. So there, that was episode 9 with me and my weird accent that we can't really place right now. I can't tell if it's Australian, I can't tell if it's New Zealand, if it's Kiwi, and I can't tell if it's South African. Well, there it is. And I'll put on a different accent in episode 10. Maybe I'll do episode 10 in my Scottish accent. Just the entire thing in Scottish and see how many people actually understand what I'm saying. That would be hilarious. Why is it so quiet? Damn it, TV! Odin, damn everything. Cool. Come on, background noise. Please. 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 There you go. Oh, what is this? Hey, Prestige! Oh god, I know who I sound like right now. Christian Bale is exactly who I sound like right now. Christian Bale and Hugh Jackman put together in one person and turned female. That's exactly who I sound like right now. So I should probably end this. I don't know how long this video has been going for, but it's going to take a while to upload again. So thank you so much for watching episodes 1 through 8, and thank you so much for watching episode 9. And I look forward to seeing you again in episodes 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. Oh, and please do go check out my friend Sage's version of this idea. It's called Ask the Sage. I believe she's got episode 1. I know she has episode 1 up, but I don't know if she has episode 2 up, but if she does, do check her out. Her Twitter, her Twitter username is Extreme Sage, X, the letter X, Treme, TREMESAGE, and her YouTube username is The Extreme Sage, so it's THEXTREMESAGE. Please do go and check out her videos as well. She's rather amusing as well. She's very, very funny, and also again one of my favourite Tumblrers and Twitterers. See, spreading the love, always spreading the love. There's nothing but love here in the land of Martiana on the internet. Cyberciana. Right, everybody, goodbye. Have a blessed week, and I will see you again soon. Ciao.